Yo, how we doing today? How's it going, everyone? Just make sure everything's okay. The game sounds good. Maybe a little too good. Alright. I'm still reeling from Thursday. Still haven't fully recovered. Just shows how out of shape I am. I am good, thanks. Just having a really lazy weekend. Do you know what, Steve? That kind of sounds about how I'm feeling right now. Just want to chill and just play some. That's it. That's not a good shout. I might download that later after the stream and check it out. How are we all doing anyway? I know. No, 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 no. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know what? Probably should use the potion. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button to dodge again. Ah. Of course I'm playing on normal mode. You just literally said this ain't a game to chill to. And you want me to play it on a higher difficulty? What are you, crazy? I saw your message, Brandon. That's good to hear. Wait, why have I got full health now and I didn't have it before? You wanna... He's dead? Okay. I need to get reacquainted to the buttons again. Okay, you guys want to like take a chill pill? Oh, I'm pressing up one again. Oh my god. Woo! How's it going, boys? Welcome to everyone that just joined. How's it going, PS5 Blows? Tell us. Michael. How are we all doing today, folks? Yeah, Brandon, I saw you 100% in Black Myth Wukong last night. GG's for you, man. You've done something Steve can't do.
Good to see you, Yakumo.
I did. That was quite funny. He was crying. He was crying. Crying like a little baby.
Sending payment your way.
I wonder where this actually is. I'm guessing it must be one of those purgatory gates. I love how I can't actually see what I'm supposed to do. It's not my first ninja. And if you're referring to Reforge, maybe. This ain't my first Ninja Gaiden, but I'm struggling to get muscle memory used to pressing the right trigger for block and dodge. It'll get there eventually. I'm just really struggling getting the muscle memory down to a T.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
It was, my dude.
Safe out there.
I just didn't think it would happen.
Down for some sparring?
What's changing, Susanna? What am I getting myself into? Oh, these are done all by.
See you around.
Ah, right. Hey, Rabbi, how's it going? It's okay, PS5 Blows. It's Saturday. Everyone is tired today. I could have used that earlier. Totally forgot I had this. Probably need to play this a little more consistently. Alright. No, that's fine, dude. That's fine. Moderate defense increase, halves damage from ranged attacks. That could be useful. Yeah, there's no more exclusives on Xbox, dude. I thought Halo would be the one that remained past the test of time. But it was not. If that's there, what's over here? Mate, where is this taking me? Okay, so I'm not gonna go up there. Oh, you tramp. How am I supposed to get up there? Nice. See? Let's try it. Easy. Hey, Rachel, how's it going? Shut up, Steve. Fucking dreadful. Yeah. I wonder why Phil isn't giving that one to PlayStation. Yeah, I mean, I was actually surprised I got like 6 subs from that video I did yesterday. I lost 8, but I did get 6, and 6 people did agree with me at least. But yeah, there's just no shot, man. There's just no shot. Halo was Xbox, and with Halo now gone, they've lost their identity. People can say what they want, whether they want to agree or not. I'll respect their decision, but they've lost their identity.
Mission complete. Nice work. Be safe out there.
I wanted to buy more pots. More pots.
What do you need?
I need more pots because I like to take potions and drugs. Not real drugs, just these type of drugs.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
Thank you.
Be safe out there.
Hence why my thumbnail was achievement unlocked, core identity lost. You guys buying Xbox games is not hurting Xbox? Wait, what? Yeah, that pissed me off. The dev wearing a PlayStation shirt and then Stein's skin coming out and saying we rely on PlayStation to, you know, fund this game. Fuck off. Oops, wrong button. Okay.
Finally shook them off.
Nice maneuvering back there. Seriously.
Oh, the console war has been over for a long time, man. It wasn't about the console war anymore. It was about having some self-respect. But Microsoft doesn't even have that. Dude, go read his tweet. You can see that's exactly what he meant. He didn't outright say it, but you could see that's literally what he meant. Like, come on, have some self-respect for God's sake.
Good to see you.
But they are relying on Sony now to feed them. They're relying on Sony through unit sales to get them the thing. You know, all this time that Microsoft was saying software sales don't matter, all this and all that, it's all about the MAUs. Now it's come out that they were bullshitting. I mean, a lot of people agree. I mean, I always said they were bullshitting anyway, but they've openly admitted now that they were bullshitting. The MAUs mean absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things. What matters is unit sales.
See you later, Yakima.
Rabbi, if you could ask again, that'd be great. I've got the chat on a different window and I can't really scroll up easily.
Sayori, what is this demon you mentioned earlier?
A demon is like a type of mystical being. Most of them live on sacred grounds. They can be anything from lesser spirits to demigods.
And to think these beings actually exist.
They exist, all right. I helped hunt down some of the most powerful demons in Tokyo, and made them the protectors of the Dark Dragon shrines.
To ward off potential threats to the Dark Dragon's seals. I see.
That about sums it up. But enough of that. Yakumo, the last pylon should be close by.
But yeah. I still like my Xbox and Game Pass, so I'm still getting value from it. That's about the only thing they have going for them right now. I feel like I'm coming towards another boss. Man. And Steve gave this game a 10 out of 10 and you can't even break a TV. This is almost as bad as Avowed You Can't Hurt Animals. I'm joking, by the way.
Looks like the demon's free from its leash.
It's gone berserk. Probably best to stay out of crossfire.
Noted.
I do love what they've done with this game, though.
I can make it.
Oh no.
Made it to the pylon. Looks like they've upped their defenses.
No! That really hurt. I need to get rid of those air guys first. But you can't target him. Okay. No, I'm gonna end up dying to here. I want to target that one, but you can't target. Okay. Alright, buddy. Let's use a single pot for now. Okay, can't. Where's your opening? Oh, I got greedy there. Don't trust it. There's a phase 2, right? No. Okay, there is no phase 2. Man just got sushi!
More of them? This isn't fair!
Whoa, come on! Oh my god! Fuck off! Oh, you bastards! Please be a checkpoint. Please be a checkpoint. I was not expecting that. Oh, it's not even a checkpoint!
Made it to the pylon. Looks like they've upped their defenses.
Okay, you're not gonna let me go on that. Man, the targeting in this game really does suck. Oh yeah, slide me there. How the fuck did that hit me? Doing worse this time than I did last time. Hey, Cornelia, how's it going? This ain't hero mode! They wouldn't let me play on hero mode. If it was, I'd have been owning them like crazy.
Just need one strike.
Well, that didn't work. All right, are we done now?
Enemies neutralized. Taking
Can
out
we
the
chill now?
pylon
Last one. Nice work.
Okay, we can chill now. I can see chat now. Younger me was into that. I just, as I said in my video, right? I've got access to everything, but still, I didn't care about Gears going because, like, Gears, who cares? Forza is a racing game, and they're diminishing anyway. But Halo was its identity, and I feel like, you know, when it comes to Xbox, that was the last standing bastion for what Xbox is. That's all I meant by that, Susano. At this point, Gears fans don't even care about Gears anymore. Hey, I gotta see. Not bad. I'm a common ninja now. Let's go. I mean, you're not right, Bullets. But come on, you gotta have some self-respect, some self-dignity. The one good thing about the Halo game, though, it is a new game, technically, kind of. So at least we've got a newish Halo to look forward to. Because this Halo is a reimagining of Halo. They've added 3 new levels. A lot has changed in the game as well in terms of some of the structures and whatnot. So it's not a one-to-one version of Combat Evolved, which is why they've called it Campaign Evolved. So even though it's going to follow this more or less the same storyline, it is going to be different. What I did find interesting was the discussion about Halo 5. I'm not sure if anyone watched it to the end, but the panel started talking about Halo 5 for the longest time, and everyone thought they were going to announce Halo 5 at the end for PC, but they didn't. But apparently, with the release of Halo 5, Microsoft cut their budget and basically said, nah, and they had to rip out like about 40% of the game. That's mental. So the director was saying, like, where you felt like there was disjointed storyline, that's where the cut content was, and we really couldn't do anything about it. We were told we had to remove a percentage of a certain amount of content, and so that's what we did. This is your flagship title.
Don't let your guard down.
Do you remember Cory Barlog when he was making God of War, and he turned around to Sony and said, if I can't have that turtle scene coming out of the ground for the house for Freya, I'm going to pretty much resign because I'm not going to do this without that. That has to be in there. And that scene there was probably one of the most expensive scenes in the whole game. No, it was the most expensive scene in the whole game. It was like, I think, 10% of the budget to get that right. And after a number of meetings, Sony caved in and gave him what he wanted. That's the difference between the two studios.
New stocking. Check it out.
Hey, we got more missions. I don't know what they are, but I'm going to take them all anyway. Let's speak of Umi.
Umi, how's Misaki holding up?
Let's see. I'm still getting a strong signal. He's making his way to the shrine with the priestess in tow. So far, so good, you could say.
Good.
You know, I've never seen Misaki get this hands-on during a field assignment before. It's good to see that he can hold his own.
I should get going. Keep up the support, Umi.
Roger that.
What are you referring to? Gears of War? That's because the skill gap is too high. Once you got people wall bouncing like crazy, it's not fun because you can't hit them. The average person can't hit them. And so what happens is people play and go, oh man, this game sucks because I can't shoot anyone because they're wall bouncing.
Got some new tricks for you.
Don't ask me, man. I'm just going by what they said. I'm just going by what they said, man. I don't think they cared about anything at that point. They just threw Microsoft under the bus. Oh, we got Wind Run? Wait, really? But I can afford it. Wind Path? Ooh. That could be useful. I'll take that.
Want to give it a shot?
I do. Yeah, but Fallout New Vegas is an Xbox. I mean, it is now, but it wasn't originally. Why do they have exit to title screen though? Like someone is going to press that option. Wait, I can still afford to get guillotine front. Oh, I should have saved for that. Okay, I'm saving for that. What's this? 34,000. My guy.
Purifying the Dark Dragon, huh?
That's the plan. The dragons come back to life every time he's been
Reforge
slain.
pressed.
The priestess said that only purification will finish.
Oh right,
him
he
for
did, didn't he?
Not sure I believe that. But there's no denying the Dark Dragon ain't dead.
I'll make it dead and put an end to our prophecy.
That'd be something, all right. But no matter what happens, we'll still be ravens. We'll always belong to the shadows. Now, we done here? You've got work to do.
Look at Final Fantasy 15. They butchered that storyline, didn't they? Because of China. And it messed the whole game up, storyline-wise. A lot of the context is missing. The whole game was supposed to be based on the death cult religion. But China doesn't allow that, and they didn't want to lose out on the China money, so they took it out, but didn't really fix the storyline. So they just took out the whole segment of the story. And then they tried to fill the blanks in. Yeah, the whole 15 storyline was supposed to be mad, man. It was the actual house that we're in, the one that Noctis belonged to, was supposed to be like this death cult. And each faction was supposed to have this crazy religious background, but China didn't allow it. They said it's against their policies, and the game was going to get banned in China, so they had to remove it last minute, but because it failed the certification. And after that, they didn't have time to fix it because they needed to get it out. I don't know how well it did in China, but at the same time, you can't dismiss China. They're too big. I am the inevitable. Oh, you got hurt. Oh, look at you! Oh shit, they're coming. You see, Reforged? That's how you handle a situation like that. Like a pro. What did I do? And why are you insulting me like that? What did I do to you, Bullets? What did I do to you? And you're insulting me like that. I already get enough abuse from Steve and Leaf and everyone else. Now you too? Oh, I know that's where I go. Let's get some potions. I like to explore because there's lots of new things. That's a lot of boxes on one pole. So I feel like there's something over this way. I'm gonna go and get my little checkpoint here first.
Yakumo, you're close to the Dark Dragon Shrine.
Misaki and I are on the way. We'll meet you there.
Got it.
Let's get to it.
Why do I keep talking to these guys? They give us these guys like really often, and I got no money. Like I got no money at all. Like none. I need money.
New product just
New product. Oh, what have we got? Increases build up. Okay, but I can't even afford a basic potion.
all right.
Oh, fuck. Here comes a rage quit. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it with a realm of men. If I can't do it, then I'll go back to a realm of gods. Yaiba is different. Yaiba was special. The end boss on Yaiba was amazing. You get to fight the end boss as soon as you start the game. That's the first time I've played a game where you can actually fight the final boss as soon as the game starts. It's called the camera angle. Hernande? Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It is difficult. I'm finding it difficult, even on normal. So, do with that as you will. There is an easier difficulty. But, yeah, it's a really good game. And the story isn't some complicated, over-the-top, mad, you know, conspiracy thing. It's just a simple story, but it gets it done. And, honestly, the gameplay is good. I recommend playing it. And for those seeking a challenge, you've got these optional areas called Purgatory. So, let's see how I'm going to cry now. You love a difficult game? Oh, you're going to love this one then, mate. You can crank it up. You can even go into what I'm going into now with 75% of your health gone. Ideal for those sadist people out there that love to just torture themselves. What are you doing? Oh, you. Oh, I missed. I did not see you there. Who's shooting me? Oh, shoot. Okay, that wasn't... I swear there's going to be another round, isn't there? Yep. Yeah. My guy, I'm just trying to dodge out the way. What is wrong with you? Oh yeah, I'm dead. I don't want to use a rebirth. I want to save those for the bosses. Let's retry. Reforge spent over 40 minutes trying to get his controller working for Steam. 40 minutes! Oh, how's it going, Ghosty? My guy, 40 minutes. I mean, it makes sense. He was sponsored by Steve. Oh, damn. Why am I taking so much damage? I'm gonna save my big gauge. Nope. Oh, I'm just gonna die this one. I've got nothing left. Yeah, these purgatory things are difficult. But then they're supposed to be. I just hate the gunners. You're not dead? Shoot! Man, I did not see him. Come on, get off. Oh my god, I wasted it all. I'd saved it all for this as well. Press the wrong buttons out of bloody... I fumbled like crazy. What a loser. Get out the way! Oh, you got more enemies! That is cold! Fuck, I'm gonna use it. Totally worth it. I did not anticipate there being more enemies though. Not gonna lie, I'm glad Halo is going to PlayStation because when Sony announced their first party PlayStation games release date, that's when Halo is going to be placed right beside Sony. So why is that a good thing? How is that a good thing for Xbox players? Those that only play on Xbox. Because Sony now has no reason to port anything to Xbox. For years they searched for a Halo killer. Now they don't have to. They just got Halo. How is that a good thing? No one's going to sell their PlayStation and go to Xbox. That's not going to happen. Because they've got all the Xbox games now and the PlayStation games. So why... I'm failing to see how putting the biggest title that signifies Xbox on another platform a good thing.
I made it.
Yakumo, you're close to the Dark
there
Dragon
are.
Shrine.
Misaki and I are on the way. We'll meet you there.
Got it.
There are counters, but playing
What do you need?
5 different games that use 5 different controller layouts for certain things messes up with your muscle memory.
Pleasure doing
And I also feel like I'm just doing these things and I'm wasting all my money anyway on pots and stuff that I'm just replenishing them.
See you later, Yakumo.
What revenue profits? Sony is making 30% of every game sold, and they didn't have to lift a finger. The people that bought Forza are also buying GT7, and they already have GT7. They've got the best racing sim on the market right now, and the best arcade racing sim on the market. No, it gives them more money to money hat. You're giving them more money. This kind of reverse theory, I don't understand where it came from, but you're actually giving them more money. Microsoft is making more money as well, but Microsoft won't money hat anything. And Sony knows that. Nintendo knows that. The whole world knows that. But you're giving Sony an extra 30% for free on their revenue. They're not developing Forza. They're not marketing Forza. That's all Xbox. Yeah, to then turn around and get more exclusives on their platform to take away from Xbox players. Microsoft essentially is giving Sony more money to remove games off Xbox. I don't see how this is a good thing. I mean, for them as a company, it's a great thing because Microsoft now is the most profitable it's ever been. The Xbox division right now, no one can dispute that. Right now, they are making bank. Absolute bank. You know, they're making money off Nintendo, they're making money off PlayStation, they're making money off PC and Xbox. Whereas before it was just Xbox and then it introduced PC. So Microsoft right now, in terms of their financial year since 2001, is absolutely breaking the money. This is their most successful era yet. And that's why Amy Hood is wanting even more because she sees the potential. She knows that they can get that 30%. She doesn't care about the Xbox brand. She just wants more money because she's seen that they can do it. But this also means that, you know, loyal Xbox fans who stood by them for years mean absolutely nothing to them. They're not going to money hat PC. If Microsoft tried to put a tax on Windows to put your games on it, Linux would rise so quickly. Microsoft ain't stupid. Linux already can do a lot of what Windows is doing, don't forget. But it's just not popular. But you put a 30% tax on Steam and everyone else to have their games on your on the Windows ecosystem, Linux will take over in the blink of an eye. I mean, that's not entirely true. They cared about the brand before. Scorsty. How's it going, Wayne's World? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying these companies care about their fans and stuff like that, but they need people to buy their product, right? And that's why during the 360 era, Microsoft was super aggressive with exclusives to push their console. Man, this game just continues to amaze me in how good it looks. And I know it's not like the great, it's not like Hellblade 2 graphics, but it still amazes me. Wait, how are you walking on that? Like, seriously, how? Waifu or not, there's no shot. How are you walking on that? Look, I just literally came from a boss.
Wow, that didn't take long. Well, good luck. You got this.
Let's dance.
You what, my guy? You what? Okay. It clearly saw through that rune. It was like, bitch, please. Okay, I understand now. I understand now. You know, this is where I probably should have saved my revive for. Ah, that was it. That was it. Oh, I was too slow again. Just gonna hide behind this tree. You can throw your fireballs at me. Oh, you still got me. Bitch. Oh, come on. I didn't mean to be on that stupid thing. That's what I need to break, and I'm not timing it right. What's going on? What if Trump does go after Sony? What's it gonna do? Ban it from America? Sitting here realizing 2-year-old exploit to get users banned on Discord was never fixed. Wow. Ghostly, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Play Anywhere, I definitely buy on I definitely buy. If it like the new Dragon Quest HD 2D Part 3, that Part 1 and 2 that's coming soon. That is going to be Play Anywhere, so I'll definitely like any game that is Play Anywhere, I will buy on Xbox. Because it gives me the option of PC and console. I mean, that's a no-brainer, right? I don't care about... I've got no loyalty to Steam or different launchers. So, to me, that just makes... That's common sense. And I know people are going to turn around and say, oh, who wants to use the Xbox app? I don't give a shit. To me, that makes so much sense. Play Anywhere, for me, is a literal game changer. I see Xbox just as a brand now. I feel like they have... Oh, I still see the... Look, Xbox is going to do what it needs to do to survive and make profits and be where it needs to be. And it's chosen its path and it's going to go down that path. Like I said in my video, I 100% expect there to be an X console. Everyone is saying it's going to get cancelled now because Halo's gone. That's rubbish. The next generation console is coming. That is 100%. There's no reason for them not to. 70 games in 2 weeks. Jesus, dude. Is it not Ghosty? I've never really bothered checking about FIFA, and I mean FIFA's on PC, right? It has to be. All right, so this is going to be a little more difficult. Madden isn't on PC. For real. That's crazy. I actually didn't know that. I mean, I heard people like joking about, but I didn't think they were serious about it. Why would you not put Madden on PC? I've never looked. So we've got one person saying Madden is on PC. We've got two people saying Madden isn't on PC. Which one is it, people? I gotta know. MLB The Show's going to PC. That makes sense because MLB wants more money. Oh, it's on Steam? Okay. Okay, Madden isn't. You know what? Easy way to find out. Where's my Steam? Are we talking Steam? Or are we talking Xbox PC app? Madden. All right, Madden NFL 25. Why is this called NFL? Oh, right, NHL is hockey. Yeah, I can install it. It's available on PC. Madden NFL 25. I'm looking at it right now via EA Play with Game Pass. Install. I'm looking at it right now. Right this second. This game, however, may encounter usability issues on handhelds. It's mostly compatible. What is the problem? The game functions perfectly. Text input is fine. Key input is 100% fine. The game's default configuration supports resolution. That's all good. The only issue this game has on a handheld is the game has some inaccurate or non-Xbox controller icons. That's it. So if you're playing this on a handheld PC, that might be a problem. But this game is included in your PC Game Pass and Ultimate Game Pass, not anything below that. There you go. Myth busted. My wife. Oh, you tramp, you jumped up just before I could do... Missed. I missed. wasn't enough to break. Nope, I'm done. I'm gonna do what I be done.
The demon's taken care of. Heading to the shrine now.
Already?
Hey, where's my applause? I just beat the final boss in the game. Expected a bit more fanfare for that victory right there. That was like the hardest boss in the game. Mate, she's become a standard boss now? What the? No. Mate, do you know how much time that took over there? You better not be a standard enemy now.
Wait, it's not dead?
I'll finish the job.
You never offer me any, Susano. I see how it is.
Blocked off.
We've been obstructed on our end as well.
We'll have to find another way.
$20? That's actually quite cheap. So that's where I have to go right now. I'll take the life elixir. But no, honestly, folks, I will I've seen a couple of the messages in my video where people are saying I'm going off the deep end and all this and all that. That's not the case at all. And for those of you that can see that I'm being critical where critical is being deserved, I appreciate you. You can be a fan of a brand and still be critical about it. Just look at my football team, Manchester United. Since Alex Ferguson left, they've been utterly crap. But I will still stand by them until the bitter end. Once they get relegated, that's it. I'm switching teams. Just joking, but you get the point. I'm hoping the analogy made sense. Just because I'm critical or I get disappointed in the brand or disappointed in the decisions that they make doesn't mean that I hate the console or I hate everything else. But I feel like being critical and having constructive feedback or just expressing your opinion is a good thing. You think I just said, wait, look, Man United are going to win the league eventually. Maybe not in my lifetime, but I'm hoping within my kids' lifetime. Of course, I totally get that. To me, Halo was the last standing bastion for me. I held out for Halo. Paris was telling me, don't do it. You're only going to hurt yourself and you're only going to disappoint yourself and you're only going to feel shit after. And he openly told me this in Discord. He told me not to do it. Don't hold out. It's going. But I held on to that semblance of hope that Just maybe. And so when it did happen, I was disappointed. And so that's what my video was about last night. But I didn't like the fact that Steins turned around and said that they rely on PlayStation now to make their thing, to make it a success. I think that was really disrespectful. He didn't say it in those words, but if you read his tweet, that's what he meant. And then the guy coming out with a PlayStation t-shirt, like, how tone deaf do you have to be? Like, that has to be like completely, they're basically saying we're here for PlayStation now because they are the market leader and they're the ones that bring in the most money. That's what that reads to me. And that's disrespectful to the community that has stood by you for a long time. And so I will call that out. I will call that bullshit out, no matter what it is. Those that want to blindly follow and agree to everything they're doing and be a yes man, that's fine. I respect that as well. I get the hustle. Especially if you're getting freebies from them and stuff like that and you don't want to jeopardize that reputation, that's fine. I've never jeopardized my position for freebies, and I never will. Just like when EA turned around and told me if I don't toe the company line, I don't get into the content creators program. I told them that that's just not who I am, and I'm going to be critical where I need to be. And I'm going to ask the questions that need to be asked. And so the global community manager told me that's why I'm not being listened to. That's why I'm not being invited to places. This was from EA back in the day. I'm not going to change who I am. And if people don't like that, that's fair enough. But I will be critical where critical needs. And I will praise where it needs. Because for gamers, at least, with the new direction Xbox is going, whatever they're doing, if the next when the next console lands and if people buy it, if it's affordable and it's accessible, for gamers, it's going to be the best thing ever. There's going to be none of this exclusivity, sure, but they're going to have access to everything. Steam, Xbox, I mean, technically they can do that partially now, but the hardware implementation of the Series X into the next motherboards is going to be the differentiating factor that allows you to play your Series X games on your PC. So that's why it's going to be a hybrid, because you'll be able to play your back catalog on there, which is cool. But I'll be critical where I need to be. And I appreciate those that respect that. And if you don't, I respect that too. Mate, that's going to be funny. If that happens, gee, that's going to be funny. It kicks in 2013, Byron, but the process has already started. They need to put things into place now, and it needs to think. I also am hearing from some people that come January, we're going to see, obviously there's going to be more layoffs, we all know that, especially with the way AI is going. We may see some studio closures as well. And so I feel like part of this movement that they're doing right now in trying to get all these games over to PlayStation as well is to save those studios. Hey, that should have been an achievement. An elixir of meticulous crafting from her in the traditional past down. Consuming extends one's life force beyond its natural limits. Is this a permanent upgrade? Does anyone know? Or is this just for a certain time? Oh, never mind. It's auto consumed. Okay.
That's why I placed a little curse on each of the ritual weapons to make sure they can't be removed. Which means that it's impossible for anyone to break the seals without me there.
I see. Well, you've sure done a thorough job.
I'm not quite sure, Byron. I am not quite sure. I suspect the next game that's going to come to Xbox is going to be Marathon, but that was always coming anyway. And Marathon is going to flop historically. And so we'll see what happens after that. The Returnal, there is a Returnal build on Xbox that's already done, but apparently it's been scrapped for unknown reasons. So Returnal was supposed to be coming to Xbox, but it got scrapped. Oh my god, what are you doing? But yeah, I don't know why it was cancelled, but that is what I've heard. There has to be a way to get that, right? I want to get that chest. Did I miss it? I did see that. I did see that. If you guys don't know, Sam's have already restocked Xboxes, where people were saying that they were going, out of business and stopping Xbox stuff. They've already restocked Xbox consoles. It's a great game, though. Hey. Returnal is such a good game. Yeah, they were saying that Sam's Club essentially, because they had a huge sale going on for Xbox consoles, it was, they were also no longer stocking their stuff, but they've already restocked it. It's just Costco. And I get it. If you know, if they're not selling the hardware, then there's no reason for them to hold on to the hardware. They're a retail outlet at the end of the day. You wanna come this way, fellas? The PC port did well enough. I mean, they've even adapted the PC port to VR, which is quite funny.
Nice work out there. Hope
Man,
it
I
helps.
can never hold money. I need money, man.
See you later, Yakumo.
Look who it is. I
I got 18,000. I can get Serpent Cleave. Ooh. Wait, where's... Perform multiple sweeping attacks in front of you. This could be useful. It's a lot of blood pop. No, that was me being disappointed. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm already playing it on a different difficulty, man. We got to the final boss, beat it, and came back. Everyone wanted to see it on hero mode, so that's what we're doing. Do I think Halo's in Xbox is in trouble? No, not at all. They're gonna make more money. Xbox isn't the same Xbox it used to be. We all know this. We've all seen this. They've changed. They care about the bottom dollar now, and that's it. And this is gonna make them a lot of money, like a lot of money. I reckon the next financial year you're gonna see. Last fiscal year, Microsoft the Xbox division was the most profitable it's ever been. And it wasn't by just a small margin, it was a ridiculous margin. The following year is going to be even greater. It's going to surpass what they did last year by a long shot. So Xbox in itself as a division isn't in trouble. What it means for the brand going forward is up in the air. But as I said in my video, what I hope this means going forward is that for those people that are still with Xbox, they continue to release games at a good cadence. We get more games on Game Pass, high quality games, and they continue to deliver the goods. And as long as they're delivering the games and people are getting access to the games on the Xbox platform via Game Pass day and date, then there's no problem. But if I can clearly see that next year we're going to get another Game Pass Ultimate price increase. It's going to happen before Call of Duty because that's when they do it all the time. So, you know, it's going to get to a point where I can see it in the next 5 years max. You'll be paying $50 a month for Game Pass Ultimate. So it really depends. They just need to continue delivering on the quality. And then it's down to the consumer if they want to stay subscribed or not. But in terms of physicals and games like that, as long as they keep delivering the goods, nothing changes for the Xbox consumer. They just get the short end of the stick in terms of they constantly give everything out to everyone, but they don't get anything in return. So the proposition of people buying an Xbox diminishes. And that's why they're going the PC route with the next console. So they don't have to worry about that. They don't have to ask Sony for anything. They don't have to ask anyone for anything. Those games will just be default on there. When Sony makes a third-party deal and gets the game on PlayStation and PC, you're going to get it day and date as well on the next generation Xbox. And so that's the path that Microsoft has chosen. The one that requires them to do the least, spend the least, and haggle the least with no contracts or anything, because they're by default going to get everything that's third party on their platform, unless it's truly exclusive to PlayStation. And for those games, they're just willing to turn a blind eye and move on. It's weird because PC players don't, you know, they do bite. Oh, can't. PC players, in my kind of understanding, no. They do buy games, but it's like, it's usually on sale. They're not generally engineered to buy games day and date. There are a few games that, you know, that are outliers, like Power World that goes crazy, Helldivers that went crazy, but those games are so few and far between. I mean, you just have to look at it. PC gaming has 180, 200 million users out there, and they struggle to, ever take over the charts. In theory, they should be taking over the charts all the time. I've never said Xbox is dead. Mandalorian. I just said the Xbox of old, where they, you know, the 360 era, isn't here. But have you guys heard of this guy called what's his name? The one that has that big gold chain, the big medallion. He's been popping up lately like crazy, saying he knows everything. I forgot what his name is. Top 40? Top something? No, not Mr. T. Fuck's sake. Yeah, the hip-hop guy. That dude. He confirmed in 2024 that the next Halo would be on PlayStation and released in 2026. He was spot on. There's a bunch of other things that he's predicted, well, saying that it's confirmed, that he was 100% right. He has also said that in 2026, Xbox is going to do a big revival. Who knows? So far, everything that he has, that I've seen that he's been saying, he's been spot on. Like, I do think sometimes he's late to the gun, but credit where credit's due. Yeah, hip hop gamer. I like Steve's rendition of it though. Steve's rendition was a better. The whole PC doesn't ever. I didn't say they never take over the charts. Like I said, you've got games like Power World. You got what is it? Black Myth Wukong. But I said it. They're few and far between. Oh yeah. I don't understand that, Steve. The fact that he's crying about that, I just don't get it. Like, why are you crying about something so insignificant? Nothing at all, Byron. I'm not going all in on Hip Hop Gamer. I'm just saying what I've seen. Again, you know, he was right, so I'm just giving credit for where he was right. Which game is that, Susanna? Well, that's what Mandalorian. That's what Microsoft is. See, what you see with the Xbox 8 ROG Ally X right now, that user interface is still a work in progress. They're trying to get that into a good state. So, when the next console launches, you're going to get that console experience. So they're still working the hicks and niggles out right now. The ROG Xbox Ally X is basically a beta test. Anyone that's got one right now is basically testing the user interface and providing them with feedback. Like what Bullets told me, Discord is a pain to get on there. You have to jump through a number of hoops to get it on there. That's a problem. I've reported that. That's now been registered with Microsoft. They're aware of the problem. They will probably fix that in a couple months. But they are beta testing right now. So the console that lands next, that's going to boot straight into game mode, it will still have Windows underneath it. You can still go into the full fat Windows. But the console experience you're going to get should be seamless. That's the plan. Whether they're going to execute that plan is different. Time will tell. I mean, it does. It does. I didn't know he was Scottish. Actually, that makes a whole lot of sense now. That explains so much. That explains so much. The next generation Xbox will be able to play your series games and your back catalog and all your catalog that you've invested into for all those years. A standard PC for the time being cannot do that. Unless you're emulating, but I don't know if you can emulate the Series X yet and the Series X games. Oh, so now he's switching from Scottish to Yorkshire. What, Scottish ain't good enough for you, Bullets? No, it's not. But yeah, Mando, that's the key thing. You'll basically have your whole series catalog, which will be backwards compatible with the 360, the Xbox One and the OG Xbox, all under one box, as well as access to your PC games. So you'll basically have the Infinity Gauntlet in one box. You'll play all your catalog, so you're not losing your back catalog, and all your invested money into your Xbox games. You're gonna have PlayStation games that are ported to PC, and you're gonna have all the PC games with all that beautiful UE5 stuff. I can check for you now. I've got the app open. They should do. I don't think they do. They should have had an early access. No, they've got the $60 one, which basically gives you the game and Zine's thing. Zine's Battle Pack. The DLC comes with the £90 one. But you do get like an art book as well. And a corporate appreciation premium pack. Doesn't look like they do. It looks like they've stopped that. They don't want you just buying the upgrade to play it early. If you want... Oh, no. They do. I'm wrong. The Outer Worlds 2 Premium Pre-Order Upgrade. It's $29.99 here in the UK. You get the Outer Worlds 2 DLC Pass, the Outer Worlds 2 Corporation Appreciation Pack, Commander Zane stuff, and the artwork. So yeah, if you just pay £30, you can get the Outer Worlds 2 Premium Pre-Order Upgrade. You do need to write the word pre-order in there or early. I wrote Outer Worlds 2 early and it came up. If you put Outer Worlds 2 on its own, it doesn't show. So they've hidden it. Because that's what they do. And it's saying I've got 48 points on the achievements for Outer Worlds 2. I don't know why. But that's also a thing. It's £20 on CD keys, even cheaper. Even better. No, this gives you the DLC as well as a bunch of add-ons and an art book, digital art book. It says I've got 48,000 game score. Ah, I see. I misread that. Anyway, swiftly moving on. Rapidly moving on. So Darren, what we're saying is, it doesn't matter what version it is, it's still the PlayStation. It's still a PlayStation game, and the PC versions are the superior versions of those games. So you'll be playing. Xbox gamers will be playing the superior version of those games. Regardless, it's still a PlayStation Studio game, so it's a PlayStation game, not a PC game. It's not seen like that at all. No one refers to it in that manner. That's why all the media is saying, look, I'm playing Spider-Man 2, a PlayStation game, on my Xbox Rogue Ally X. Mate, chill with the bosses. Like, take a chill pill. It almost feels like a boss rush game. Mate, I bet you're the one that's going around on social media posting that as well, Steve, aren't you?
Nice work out there.
Money!
Job's all done. You're good at this.
I'm a pony.
Job's all done.
I know you, man. I feel like I've missed some of these, and I don't know how I would have missed them, but I feel like I've missed them.
Hope that helps. See you later, Yakumo.
Yeah, Darren, I disagree. And the whole world disagrees. It's only PlayStation fans that agrees with what you're saying, because they want to try and make it some form of difference. I see how it is, Steve. I see how it is. I see how it is.
You've made it. The shrine should be right below you.
No, nothing's confirmed, Bags. Don't you start. I never finished it though. I mean, when I say played it, I played it for like an hour or so. I always meant to go back to it, but never did. Oh, come on, you again? Come on. Okay, look, I get it. You want to appeal as a waifu? There's too much wrong with you right now. Just understand that I'm not into you.
I've never seen anything like this.
Well, you don't come across too many shrine guardian demons. So...
Whatever. Yakumo, don't expect this thing to fight fair. Fall back if things get rough.
Hey,
Mate.
if Yakumo runs away, then who's going to protect me and Misaki? Besides, if you can't beat this little demon, you won't stand a chance against the Dark Dragon.
Yeah, just...
Nonsense. Yakumo won't let us down. We have a prophecy to fulfill.
Yeah, Yakumo let you down, man.
How could this happen?
Yakumo, how could this happen? Yakumo won't let us down. How could this happen?
I've never seen anything like this.
Well, you don't come across too many shrine guardian demons. So...
Whatever. Yakumo, don't expect this thing to fight fair. Fall back if things get rough.
Hey, if Yakumo runs away, then who's going to protect me and Misaki? Besides, if you can't beat this little demon, you won't stand a chance against the Dark Dragon.
Nonsense. Yakumo won't let us down. We have a prophecy to fulfill.
No pressure.
Did not see that coming. You want to run that by me again now?
That all you got?
You want to let me go? Oh shit. Oh no, that should not be getting hit by those. Ah, come on. That hurt. Now, this is where I should have used my revive potion. Hey, Triz, how's it going? You need Battlefront, mate. Battlefront 2 ended up actually being alright in the end after all that monetization crap came out. But I think the damage was done. It was too much. But Battlefield 3 would be clean. Okay, let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. If I log on to my Xbox right now, go to the browser, log into PlayStation Now, and boot up Spider-Man 2. Where am I playing PlayStation version of Spider-Man 2? On what platform? There you go. How about that one? Let that one settle in. Nah, no one believes that lost signal. You can hush hush. Because the Xbox Series X has a browser. It can run GeForce Now. It can run Boosteroid. It can run anything. People are playing PlayStation games on their Xbox Now if they really wanted to. There are ways.
I've never seen anything like this.
Well, you don't come
No.
shrine guardian demons. So
Whatever. Yakumo, don't expect this thing to fight fair. Fall back.
Mate, it is not fighting fair.
hey, if Yakumo runs away, then who's going to protect me and Misaki?
I feel like I've started this round wrong, by the way.
This little demon. He won't stand a chance against the Dark Dragon.
Nonsense. Yakumo won't let us down. We have a prophecy to fulfill.
Yeah, I just want to die so I can restart.
No pressure.
I lost half of my life straight off the bat. PlayStation removed the browser, yeah, because people were able to jump onto Game Pass. And so PlayStation immediately removed it because they didn't want people using the Game Pass. But Xbox still has the Edge browser. Yeah, they can. So basically, if you send someone a message on PlayStation with a URL, then they can basically use that to boot the browser up. It's super limited in what you can do, in what you can watch. They've limited the browser heavily, but that's the only way they can access it. I'm guessing the browser is somehow intricately linked to the OS, so they can't fully remove it, but they have limited everything it can do. Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this.
Well, you don't come across too many shrine guardian demons. So
Whatever. Yakumo, don't expect this thing to fight fair. Fall back if things get rough.
hey, if Yakumo runs away, then who's going to protect me and Misaki? Besides, if he can't beat this little demon, he won't stand a chance against the Dark Dragon.
Nonsense. Yakumo won't let us down. We have a prophecy to fulfill.
No pressure.
Ah, maybe it might be better I just block that instead. Wait. Oh, you're a tramp. You're a tramp. You knew exactly. Alright.
That all you got?
That is block, right? Right trigger. What? Fuck off with your constant. Well, this round is over. Oh, for God's sake. Fuck's sake!
You're dead.
Let's go! And what did it cost me? Everything. It cost everything.
Nicely done, Yakumo.
Nah, not you. There was others.
Did the warden give you any trouble? Oof. That bad, huh?
Damn. She look good though. That is 10 out of 10 waifu material.
So, it's all yours.
Right.
I haven't yet. This is Act 3.
Is it returning back to the dragon's husk?
And that does it. We've broken the first Dark Dragon's seal. Watch your back. You're a wanted criminal now.
Just doing what needs to be done.
My guy was looking at directly at them and he was like, just doing what needs to be done. Ninja Gaiden does have a lot of waifus. Of course. Hayabusa and Ayane are from there. How many chapters does this game have? Indeed, Darren. Indeed. Phil, yeah, Keeper's great. Seriously, I really, really had a lot of fun with Keeper. I can't praise it enough. It did start a little slow with the whole movement, getting you used to the things and the mechanics of what the game actually is, but after like the first half hour, it really kicks into its own drive. +19. Wait, that means I'm gonna be playing this until Christmas. Unless some of those chapters are small. That's actually a Yoko Taro trait, Steve, where the credits roll and you got to fight during the credits. New weapon. Wait, does this mean that I have all my blood points spent? All my weapons spent? No. Need to re-upgrade. And they are not cheap. Oh, you can quick swap.
All right. Time to get going.
You're in Fuhaku Sanctum. The next Dark Dragon seal should be in the main structure deeper within.
Those things I just killed.
Demons. These are sacred grounds, brimming with demonic energy. In other words, expect a lot more of them.
However, in Nier Automata at the end, you get asked to make the ultimate sacrifice for the will of mankind. Right? You get asked to sacrifice your save file. And I do mean sacrifice your save file. If you say yes, your save file gets deleted off your PS5 and the cloud. So back it up to the cloud, then disconnect from the internet. And so your save then goes into the credits and it acts as lives for the minigame in the credits. And every time you get hit in the credits, that's someone else's save file getting destroyed. Yeah, it's such a horrible... I was like, I'm sorry, man. I'm not sacrificing my save file. But I will sacrifice everyone else's save file. I felt sorry for every time I got hit. I felt bad. Ruin who else probably.
Looking for a new gig? You're in luck.
I'm guessing I'm never gonna finish those other missions. These will forever remain unsolved. And I thought I went everywhere in the other area, which is weird. But I guess I missed this. Find the data chip in Sky City, Tokyo. I thought I covered all areas.
All right, back to it.
That would have been cool, Chili.
Yeah, I think you're ready for crazy winds up in these mountains. Come on, is it just me or is the rain getting worse too?
We broke the first seal on the Dark Dragon. That might explain it.
Oh, then you must have beat that demon. Nice going. And hey, got yourself a new weapon too.
It was a relic, used as part of the sealing ritual. But
I mean, they
mine for
didn't
now.
take Halo.
Seems to work with bloodbind ninjutsu too.
Oh, well, damn. Nice find. Use it with the bloodbind techniques I teach you, and you'll get the most out of it.
Well, I can... Flying Swallow. Wait, when did I unlock this? I think I'm gonna save for now. For one of these big ones. I swear I thought I bought this. And how have I not bought this one? This must be new. So I'm going to save for this one. Definitely. More accessories are good. I mean, technically it was being made for the DS as well. It's a ritual weapon that was used for the first seal of the Dark Dragon. It takes the shape of a spiral spear in its normal base form, allowing the powerful stabbing attacks and foot maneuvers, ideal for close the distance on your enemies.
DDO troops? All the way out here?
Seems our position may be compromised.
Inconvenient, sure. But it's not like we have much choice. You can handle them, right, Yakumo?
Won't be an issue.
Hey, that's free. Someone told me you can only do 2. Holy shit. While in Blood Raven form, the weapon transforms into a drill lance. Hold X and Y to violently spin. This game is violent. This game should have been a PG. Who agrees with me? Game should have been a PG. so that's telling me to go through there. There's just nothing in there. That's where I came from. Anything else up here? No. Do you know what I'm really enjoying about this game more than everything else? I'm really enjoying the old school feel that it gives. This game, outside of its difficulty, which obviously I can control if I really want to, is what I feel the gaming space has been missing. Games like this, they're super linear. They've got a few off-beaten paths to find little chests here and there, but they're simple to the point. And I feel like we need more games like this. The OG Halo was going to be a Mac RTS game exclusive and was later acquired by Microsoft and changed to FPS. That's correct. But look, if I said that, no one would believe me, so... Oh, man. That is damn sexy! Chat, that was so cool. No, I'm just... You've got me in your sights. Fuck's sake. Oh, this is so satisfying. The bosses are an arsehole, but the combat in this game is so satisfying. I'm having so much fun. Seriously though, if you're on 2 minds playing this game, you absolutely should, man. Sunderland beat Chelsea 2-1. Oof. Wait, wasn't that score Gorsty the same as another score a couple like last week? I can't remember who it was. It was at Anfield, wasn't it? Was it last week? I agree, Steve. Me, I support the greatest team known to mankind. I support Manchester United. You're thinking of Spurs. You know what? The fact that Maguire scored that goal to win it, I would just shut the club down. That embarrassment on its own should have been enough to just end the whole lineage of Liverpool. Hey, look, in Amarim we don't trust, but we'll find the right manager soon enough. Ronaldinho was great. Ronaldo was good. Well, not good, he was a legend. But for me, it has to be Ronaldinho and Cristiano Ronaldo. Or was it Brighton? Where are we going? Oh, this is just like for a little doodly hoodly wink. Yeah, I hope this game does well, Steve. I hope it sells well. And I hope it will greenlight more games of its kind, because I think the industry needs it. We're getting a lot of games that are just so samey and, dare I say, just tired.
Yakumo, about your new weapon?
It works with blood-bind ninjutsu. You noticed too.
Oh, I knew the weapon would be powerful, but this certainly warrants further study.
What's blood-bind ninjutsu?
Just heard something.
We'll explain later, Sayori. For now, let us make haste.
I mean, you can knock this down to hero, right? At least they give you the option so you can enjoy the gameplay at your own, whatever you enjoy. If you want a real challenge, you can change it to the hardest difficulty setting. It's stupid that they locked the hardest difficulty behind you completing it. I think they should just offer that straight out the bat. But outside of that, and a couple of camera angle negligence, I think this is so far a really good game. And it has really cool waifus too. So that's always going to be an instant point. So expect Kotaku to remove a point. Did you see the Outer Worlds 2 review? They knocked points off the review because it was too close to home, they said. It reminded them of the 15,000 people they laid off, Microsoft laid off, and they compared the corporations in Outer Worlds 2 to the greedy, arsehole-ish ways of Microsoft. And so because of that, they knocked off points for the game. And you got PlayStation fans defending that view, that review perspective, saying that's their... No, that's you can't do that, man. That is so dumb. Anyone that supports that, I'm sorry, you're just stupid. Plain stupid. VGC. They basically knocked points off because of the way the dystopian corporations in that game resembled real-life corporations like Microsoft and them laying off 15,000 people. How do you even knock a point off for that? That is so dumb. And this is what's wrong with reviewers today. But the problem is people are championing that and saying that that sort of reviewing is okay. And they are the real problem. It's just the thing, man. Xbox will always get bullied for no reason. Don't you remember going all the way back when Xbox, when Microsoft got Tomb Raider exclusive rights, and the whole media was saying how Microsoft were horrible, big bad, and all of this for doing that, and the game deserved to be played by everyone. But the moment Sony gets an exclusive, mate, that was such a great business decision. You cannot complain about that. It is so good. It's so great. Like, come on. The double standards has been there forever, man. Finally, an instance of rebirth. The double standards by the media and everyone has always been there. Yeah, review scores should never be based on that sort of thing. Just do it. Play the game and do it for what the game is. Oops. I guess I jumped off too soon. Wait, why isn't it? Oh, you just have to jump to the other side. Okay.
So tell me about this bloodbind ninjutsu you mentioned earlier.
Yakumo has the ability to infuse blood with enchanted weapons and transform them. This is the art of bloodbind ninjutsu.
And you're saying that ninjutsu seems compatible with his new weapon too?
Precisely. It seems it may be more than your run-of-the-mill weaponry.
Well, I specifically chose the weapon to seal away an all-powerful dragon god, so yeah.
No.
Special.
When people refer to the Xbox tax, it's basically them getting treated unfairly. What was it? Hi-Fi Rush got knocked off points because of the previous games that Microsoft released, like Redfall, not doing so well. So they can't praise Hi-Fi Rush because of Microsoft's previous games. Excuse me? Like, they knocked off points on Hi-Fi Rush at the time because of the games that have nothing to do with Hi-Fi Rush reviewed not so well. Absolutely bullets. But I'm actually looking forward to this new Halo because it's kind of like a new game. It's like a version 1.5 because it's different. It's a reimagined version. Think Final Fantasy VII Remake and you're kind of there. You did not have to do that, man. No.
Yakumo, respond. Come in, Yakumo.
Yeah, that's the whole point, Darren. That's why it's called the Xbox tax. That's literally why it's called the Xbox tax.
So tell me about this bloodbind ninjutsu you mentioned earlier.
Yakumo has the ability to infuse blood with enchanted weapons and transform them. This is the art of bloodbind ninjutsu.
And you're saying that ninjutsu seems compatible with his new weapon too?
Precisely. It seems it may be more than your run-of-the-mill weaponry.
Well,
that's not how it
I specifically
works.
chose the weapon to seal away an all powerful dragon god, so yeah, a little special.
Does you hating Liverpool influence who they can buy, how successful they can be, or anything like that? No, it doesn't. But the media and the way they treat and review and do everything for Xbox does in fact affect perception. You're trying to trivialize things that aren't trivializable, or you simply just don't understand what's going on. One or the other. But you are 100% wrong here. And that's all I have to say. Lovely jubbly. No, my orb! My orb! That is one less orb I'll never get again. Goodbye, orb. I will miss you. I swear I had an orb there. In the face. I don't know. I think the games from China are doing actually quite well. I do think they're a bit too, how can I say, one-dimensional. But that's how, you know, Chinese Korean games generally are. They focus so much on the graphics and it looking great and having really, really good-looking waifus, but then the gameplay kind of sucks. I'm not saying Black Myth Wukong's gameplay sucked, but, you know, it's nice to see them moving away from that now. You've got games like Stellar Blade and Black Myth Wukong that are trying to now change that perspective and that perception, and I think that's a good thing. I think they're slowly realizing, especially in the free-to-play space that they've been in for such a long time, that graphics doesn't mean everything. And games like Blade and Soul have been very, very pronounced in proving that. Blade and Soul has some really great character models, but ultimately the core gameplay sucks. I'm not dying! I'm just resting! My guy Devastator, how you been, buddy?
Those clouds in the distance.
Must be the Shrine Warden. The Dark Dragon Shrine should be right in the center.
Yakumo, keep heading that way, and you should make it to the entrance of Fuhaku's Sanctum.
All right. But how do I get across?
It's almost like the wind is trying to keep us out. What to do?
Wind, huh?
Oh, You're gonna make me jump, aren't you? Like, I saw this one game, those waifus looked crazy. Crazy. And then you go into the game and you're like, what the f is this? I mean, Heatwave, I said that in my video. Whether they will or not is a different matter. But I've said that in my video already. Oh, that cave. Okay. I totally didn't see that cave. Thanks. Did you see DCG video Microsoft saying exclusives are bad? Look, you guys will never agree with me on the exclusive front, so that's something that we will always disagree with. I don't know what he said. I didn't watch it. I only watch DCG when I'm on my, podcast and you guys want me to react to it.
Yakumo, come over here. This might come in handy.
What's it gonna cost me though, Steve?
And you should be able to make it across.
What is it gonna cost me? That's the question. I know Steve watches him daily.
Good to see you, Yakumo. I knew the DDO would be after us, but they sure aren't letting up.
What the hell?
Their leader's more stubborn than I thought.
You mean Kagachi? Grand General of the DDO's forces? I don't have any data on his combat capabilities, but I bet he's on a whole other level from his troops. We probably haven't fully blasted him, so stay on your guard.
I'll be ready. We'll have to fight through him sooner or later.
It depends what you want, right? If you want to sell your your hardware, and if you want to sell your brand, then exclusives are the way to do that. There's just no disputing that exclusives will sell your hardware. If you don't care about the hardware and you just want your software to sell, then you do the Microsoft approach where you just put everything everywhere. And if people want to buy your hardware for the specifications and the graphical qualities, then that's the choice you make. And Phil Spencer said that, right? He doesn't want people to buy a console for the software. He wants them to buy the hardware because that's the best fit for them. And if that best fit for you is on a PC or the next generation Xbox or a PlayStation, he doesn't care. But he wants you to buy the hardware that suits your needs rather than being locked to a platform. Now, Sony and Nintendo are the complete opposite. They want you to go into their walled garden and stay there. Just like Apple, just like Android and everyone else, right? Google. So it's a different approach. It's an approach where you're kind of giving up your platform authority for an open space. And will that work in the grand scheme at the end of things? Who knows? But one thing is for certain, regardless of what the brand, where the brand is right now, Microsoft is extremely profitable. Well, the Xbox division is super profitable. They are making bank. And they're the most successful they've ever been. Ever. So clearly financially, this decision for them is working. And that's what they generally care about. The bottom line.
Down for some sparring?
Do I have... This isn't what I wanted to pick up. And I know I've got enough now. The Art of Adornment was what I wanted. I feel like this. I mean, I press the right trigger and it doesn't block. I've got this one. I think that's fine for now. I think I'm going to hold on. The guillotine throw looks cool. I might pick that up. When you're close to an enemy, press X and A. I think I'm going to pick this one up as well. And then start saving again. Yeah, I'm almost done.
Doesn't hurt to practice.
Jesse, Xbox isn't dead. Anyone that says Xbox is dead is stupid. What's that, Steve? The blocking? That doesn't block? Or you have to jump. Oh, you can actually do that outside of England. Yes, do you remember what JTech said about Sony test? Oh yeah, Byron. I do suspect eventually that that gap is going to close more and more. People are just overreacting, but you know, it is what it is.
I feel sorry for the sucker who crosses you next.
Press RB to... Okay.
Ah, the Dragonfly Glider. Lightweight, compact, ergonomically designed. This lovely lady can withstand loads of up to 200 centinewtons thanks to its cutting-edge implementation of entomological derivatives. Oh, the wonders of modern engineering.
Ugh, quit blabbering and get moving. You're slowing us down.
But Heatwave, that's exactly what Microsoft wants, right? They've seen more profit in that. And as a business, profit is everything. People are still kind of thinking that things are going to return to the way they were. They're not. You did. That's the path Microsoft has chosen. So you either roll with the flow or you don't. I, for one, I'm rolling with the flow. But then again, I have access to everything, so it doesn't really... But like Jesse said, what does it change for him as an Xbox consumer? Absolutely nothing. And that really is the ultimate draw line there. The 75 billion wasn't a loan. That was paid in cash. That was just liquid money they had lying around, dude. And they made a lot more money in return. Like the FTC said, you made over 100 billion. You're going to make over 100 billion with this acquisition. So they actually made money just not in liquid money, in assets. So they're fine. The business is fine. Look at it. They were able to spend another 90 billion on AI, and that wasn't a loan or anything. That was just money sitting there. Microsoft is money, man. Microsoft has way too much money. So how do I get that? We don't know if Sony's selling it at a loss anymore. I mean, at a profit. Steve, how do you get this? Yeah, the mishandling is where the problem is, Heatwave. I mean, just look at it. Matt Booty came out yesterday and said in an interview, PlayStation isn't our competition. TikTok is, and movies. Like, I think there's something, you know, surgically wrong with them over there. That, if I get any close to it, it goes away. See? Yeah, I can't though. It doesn't come back. I love this weapon. I love this weapon! Just saying. Yeah, Steve, I totally agree. That weapon is not, that ability is not broken at all. we found the secret supplies. Nice. I feel like I missed that thing though now. Is there any way for me to go back? No. Yeah, the charge. Totally needs to be made more OP. I agree with you. Oh man, I thought by going on that wind was the way to get around it, and it was not. It's a complete reimagining, so it's like a Halo 1.5. They've added they've added 3 new missions. They've changed a few things in there to make the story flow better. So it is a full remake, but more of a reimagining. That's why they called it Campaign Evolve instead of Combat Evolve. We had 4 channels and Atari, so we didn't have all these services competing for the time. You can make more money, but we can't make more time. Yeah, and I guess that's, I mean, ultimately that's what Matt Booty was referring to when he said TikTok, but it was just read the room, man. Just read the room. When he was referring to TikTok, he was referring to the, you know, how TikTok and YouTube Shorts and stuff like that just consume a lot of time. But still, just read the room. Afternoon, Diablo. It is just a campaign only. There's no multiplayer. I suspect Halo multiplayer will land on PlayStation soon enough, but not right now. But it could be what's announced next, because they were supposed to announce a few games. And by the way, if you are new to the channel or a returning person, feel free to subscribe. It really helps my channel. Unless you're here to only troll. That's different. Then I understand why you want to subscribe. Lovely. Kids Move, from what I understand, is going PC, right? I feel like that's the place for... I feel like I'm going to end up dying, but I want to know where this leads. Wait, that's where... Is that where I flew off to? No, it's not. But there's a space there too. No, that was to go there. Was that just going backwards? I guess it was. I thought it might have been another purgatory. No, it won't. And when he says most Xbox fans have gone PC, what, is it just because the content creators play on PC? I mean, they have a PC to do their editing and stuff. It's easier to stream. The average consumer doesn't stream. In fact, most people don't stream. So how can he even make that statement as a factual statement? Like, I know you guys listen to every word he says, but have some critical thinking and think for yourself. How can he say and talk on the behalf of 35 million Xbox users? The notion itself is retarded, right? And I don't use that word lightly, but it is retarded to assume that 34 million people have switched from the console to PC. The notion itself is retarded. You can't be this stupid. Come on now. I'm not trying to be nasty here, but to even contemplate and think that something that is said that is so outrageously stupid is going to be something that you believe in. Come on, man. Have some critical thinking. Use your brain for a change. Come on. Let's not be dumb here. Jesus Christ. You're talking about Game Pass numbers. See, this is why I say you have no idea what you're talking about, Darren. Literally none. You're just a lemming among the lemmings that are following what everyone else says. Use that noggin of yours, my friend. Use it. God gave it to you for a reason. Don't be a sheep. Think for yourself. God gave you that noggin for a reason, man. I think this should be a checkpoint. The missus is looking at me in a weird way now because I told her I'd be off at 5. So it is coming up to 5:40. Yeah, because there's about 35 million Xboxes out there. So with P-Rock's statement of most, that would be anywhere between 30 and 34 million. But folks, I'm going to be back again tomorrow. Hopefully this is a good place to stop. Mrs. looking at me because she wants to do... I was supposed to be off at 5 because we need to do some stuff. So I'm going to call it there. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to try and get online a little bit earlier. Hopefully I don't sleep in again. I woke up at like 12:30 today, so that's why we started at 2. But if I can get up early enough, I'm looking to start at around 12. So hopefully I'll see a bunch of you there again and we will continue Ninja Gaiden 4. Maybe tomorrow we will not complete it, but we'll make progress. Alright folks, that's going to be it for today. I will catch you next time. Peace out and remain legend, folks. Have a good one. I'll play some more of this tomorrow.